So welcome everyone to PEP graduation. And tonight is really about you. It's about all of your accomplishments. It's about showing up every week and doing the work and sharing your knowledge and expertise and resources with us, and us sharing, like having that exchange with you. You know, we show up every week and we talk about all of the things that are, essential to know upon re-entering. Sometimes that can be tedious, professionalism, getting IDs, things of that nature. But the biggest work that we do in PEP is build community. It's about building relationships with one another, relationships with your mentors, and also relationships with each other and learning from each other. And so one of the things that we really love, and I know I speak for the facilitators in the room when I say this, is that we also learn and grow a lot from each of you. And we'll hear a little bit from our facilitators later on about what ways and things that they really enjoyed about our time with you. So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about what the PEP experience has been like for you. We'll hear from our class speaker. We'll open the floor at some point for everyone to kind of jump in and share. We'll present our certificates. And then at the very end, stick around because about 5 minutes before the session is over, we're going to share with you a lot of exciting ways that you can stay involved with us and engage with us once you leave here. I want to reiterate, I think perhaps the most important thing about hopefully the message tonight, which is that your relationship with us does not end here. We will certainly miss seeing your lovely faces and engaging in your energy every Wednesday night, but we definitely want to stay connected to you. We go to conferences with, people that we've, friends that we've made in this group. We grab lunches. We invite you to campus. We also invite you to come and speak to, future PEP cohorts. So if there was a topic that resonated with you or something that you are passionate about, we also will invite you to come back and sort of share, what your journey has been like in related to that particular space. So we're going to get started, but I want to start with a huge thank you to every single one of the mentors that are present tonight for assisting us in building this amazing community, assisting us in being a team that cares about the support and, relationships with the people in the room. A lot of the work that you do enables the work that we do, and a lot of the work that we continue to do and community building that we do, we certainly enjoy partnering with you and getting to know you.
I was thinking for what we're going to do is I am going to pick on the students one last time and call on everybody and give you a chance to share what your favorite week was of the program, which week topic you felt like you got the most out of, or you enjoyed the most, or you learned the most, and then one beneficial thing that you learned. And because we're a pretty big group today, which is exciting, it'd be great if you could keep it to like a couple minutes, keep it brief, because we have a lot of celebration to get through. So I'm just gonna start calling on people. So James, you wanna
Yes.
kick us off?
Well, after this experience that I have, I'm gonna return this in, and I got to meet my mentor. Yesterday was a beautiful thing. But this experience that I had from the week to the first to the end of the week, I mean, I learned a lot. I appreciate the people that all the mentors, all the facilitators that gave me a welcome back into society. That gave me the warmth, love, the gift, and gave me the opportunity to speak. And like I said, my experience with this program was a beautiful one. I learned a lot of things about the credit, a lot of things about society, a lot of things about other people with their experience in life. And like I said, it was a blessing. It's gonna be a blessing. And I will always want to participate in all this good stuff that we have going right here. And like I said, I enjoyed it. I wish it was a little longer.
Do you want to let us know what your favorite week was and something you learned?
So I'm going to slightly deviate from your question and answer it this way.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I like about Partakers really, really pulled me in was the mentorship. And in particular, my particular mentor, Josh. Once we kind of built up a relationship, I understood what a mentor really is and how he advised and how he kind of guided me in certain situations. And for me, that really was the other 50% of partakers that just made me want to engage even more, because the way he engaged with me and kept making sure I was hitting my goals, hitting my targets. So I have to say it was the mentorship, and in particular, the particular mentor that I had. I have to say that.
I would just like to say that I liked every week coming forward, coming here every week because I learned something every week. But what stands out to me was the last week when they was talking about the credit, the banking, because I never really had credit, and I always I was in the streets, so I never really had jobs, and so that was real helpful to me, and really, I just opened up a bank account. I'm getting a credit card and starting to build my credit, so that really was good for me. But like I said, every week I learned a little something.
I gotta admit that I signed up for this course to make my probation officer happy. She's a rather assertive person, and I typically have a very thorny relationship with that department. And I was like, well, what the heck? She's enthused, get her off my back. And I honestly had to go back to her like months later and say, I was wrong. I had a very negative attitude towards this. I grew up in Brookline, and I thought I knew what do-gooders are going to say about helping people come home from prison and all that stuff. And I was way off base. This course exposed me to things that I would not have learned, and it's really helped me get in step with being out in the world. And I needed that a lot more than I thought. I'm a lot more institutionalized than I appreciated. And so right down the line, it's been a really pleasant experience. I got blessed with 2 mentors, and they couldn't have been more perfect for me. I don't know how you rolled the dice or made the selection. I don't know if there was like a DNA comparison or something. But, at first I'm like, what, 2? Really? But, it was perfect. And the whole thing's really just been a blessing.
So I feel like Dawood kind of stole my thunder a little bit. I was going to say the same exact thing. For me, the favorite week was the week that I met my mentors, because they impacted me in such a way that is just crazy in such a short time. I had partakers while I was going to college, and I was impacted by them. In 5 years, they did a lot. They are people that I'm still in contact with now. And I didn't think that there was a way that the mentors that I received this time could have just the same significant impact in my life in such a short time. But I was like, whatever, it is what it is. It's people that I'll get to know, whatever. But the mentors that I got was such a blessing in my life. It's just crazy. I could foresee myself having a long-lasting, life-lasting relationship and friendship with them. So for me, the week that I met my mentors was the best week for me. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of mimic a little bit of what a lot of people were saying. The program in general, I liked it. It provided a platform where we can come and be genuine and speak our thoughts and our concerns, and the plethora of information we got from one another. It was just so vast. But the one week that stuck out with me the most, and it's because I'm a big advocate for it and I'm embracing it now, is the health and wellness one, where we spoke about therapy and things of that nature, just taking care of self. I kind of like that week that we had. I felt like everybody was like genuine and sincere, and it was kind of a mushy kind of meeting that week. Yeah, it was that particular day. So I like the fact that a lot of the machismo was dropped, and the guards were let down and people really spoke what they felt, and I like that. I really did like it, and like I said, just the platform in general. Thank you all. You guys are beautiful. You have beautiful hearts. Great intentions. I thank you all, and yeah, I like the group in general. I can't complain at all. Not one complaint. Even when I was dead tired after a 12-hour working shift, it still wasn't a group where I was like, oh, log on to this. It was like I actually, came back, rushed back, hopped in a ring box, and then logged right on, and it was worth it every step of the way. So I thank you guys. Namaste so much. Appreciate you all, everybody.
So yeah, I'm kind of, I guess, gonna mimic what some other people have said too, because for me, every week was good. I enjoyed the whole class as a whole. Definitely learned a lot of new stuff to take in, and there was a lot of information, especially, you guys always made sure at the end of the classes to send the emails with all the information. We might have not been able to retain just within the Zoom itself. So I enjoyed it all, honestly. I don't think necessarily that I really have a favorite week, but I definitely appreciate everything you do for everybody and everything you're doing.
Good evening, everybody. My name is David Williams. I was in the last cohort. It absolutely changed, I will say, my life, because I did 40 straight years in prison and it came out here. And when I realized that there was a group of people like all you all to support me, I felt calmer. I could move forward on my daily activity because I reached out to my mentors constantly. I asked them every little thing. How can this happen? How can that happen? I feel kind of uncomfortable with this. Not speaking. I never felt uncomfortable with speaking. But they helped me out tremendously. And I had the honor of speaking at my graduation. So right now, I would like to pass that honor forward to Dawood. Dawood is going to speak on his experience for all of us right now and what he really got out of this program. And I know we're going to be amazed. Dawood, you have the floor.
That's a good setup. That was a good setup. That was really cool, David. You got that one. All right. Oh, so first then, let me thank my co-host for putting me in this position in the first place. Why you voted for me, I don't know, but I'm going to say thank you for this opportunity to make somewhat of a fool of myself. I want to thank the facilitators, Jesse, Jalen, Nima, especially Nima, Jalen, Ada, and Miss Kim. I said Liz, right? Yes. To my mentor, Josh, he's just a valuable resource. And to you, the masked man at the bottom, Mr. Arthur, for your tireless commitment, Mr. Masked Man.
Thank you.
So, you're welcome. So let me be honest up front. And thank you, David, for this honor, which I didn't ask for, but thank you. Partakers to me was, when I first heard about it, I wasn't even interested in it. I knew David and I knew Ron, and all I saw was they had these laptops, and I wanted a laptop. And they said, join this program, they give you a laptop. I was like, fine, I'll join the program. I've done many programs before. I know how to do a program. It's simple. You just know how to participate a little bit, say a few ums, e's, and ahs. So I joined. This guy called Alpha calls me up, whose name started to ring a bell, and told me that not only do I have to, before I can get the laptop, I have to do 12 weeks of this program, and I have to meet with this person called a mentor. I'm like, all right. Okay, I'll try it. Because one thing I've learned as a Muslim, I'm a practicing Muslim, is to be open-minded. Don't always shut myself off. Don't be prejudiced. Don't be biased. Open up. See what the world's about. So, and let me back up slightly. So when I start this spiel, you're all on the same page with me. I go to my office every day. My office is called the Boston Public Library in Copley Square. I've made it my office. I go there every day because I have access to computers, books, everything and anything I know, assistance, everything is there. And I do a lot of my work from there, meaning trying to hope housing searches, job searches, etc. So during my housing searches, I got stuck with this PDF. I don't want a PDF, but I got stuck with it. So now you're all on the same page. So here we go with the ride. I joined Partakers the first week. Okay, we meet everybody. Hi. Next week, we learn how to do the Zoom. This was interesting. Never did a Zoom. Okay, this is what a Zoom is. I've heard about it, seen it on TV through the whole pandemic. Now I see Zoom. There's a lot of people. Everybody, you get to see yourself. You see what you look like. You start to see little marks on yourself. But then I got stuck with the PDF. And so now I'm going to try this people I'll call Partakers. I sent the email to Partakers. I need help with PDF. Nima comes on. I know I can be a bit bullheaded. Nima was very patient with me. She took me through the PDF file, how to work it, how to operate it, how to undo it, how to repack it, how to upload it, how to download it. I became a pro in less than 1 hour through Nima. I was like, okay. And she was genuine. So I like this. But then what started getting to me was after the third week was civic engagement, was I kept noticing after, like I think Charles said, and I think Sonny said, after each session, the next day, there was this plethora of resources attached. And at first I was like, yeah, it's overkill. But okay, I'll pay attention to it. I'm gonna look at it. Then they challenged me during civic engagement because I am civic minded. I have a problem part with the justice system because I've been in the justice system 54 years. And I know how things are done and I know how wrong things go. But when they sent me this link about juries and how it's operated, I'm like, they didn't have to do this. And they really found this information. They didn't have to send this. So let me start paying attention to who these facilitators are. Who is this Jesse? Who is this Jalen, the economist I got to talk about later? Who's Miss Nima? Who's this Liz? Who's Ada? Who are these people? So I repeat, come the next week, we're now talking about professionalism. And I'm only jumping on certain weeks that really highlighted for me. So professionalism. Now we're doing this thing called LinkedIn. Facebook on steroids, more professional. I'm like, okay, I'll do LinkedIn. I got on LinkedIn, got confused, got lost, wrote again to Partakers. They sent Jalen in. Jalen, almost like Nima, except she's patient too. She takes me through LinkedIn. She shows me how to set up the about, how to do the resume, the whole thing on LinkedIn. And out of that, there was a friend I had who I haven't seen in 5 years. We've lost contact with each other. I posted myself up on LinkedIn just because this is what Partaker said to do, and I want to see what happens. I get an email message from this person who I don't know. I open it up. I text back because it's the way he talked. And he had something he used to always say that only he said when I knew him. He would always say to me this one line when he was talking about his wife: "She who must be obeyed." That was the only line he used to ever say he knew it cracked me up. I never heard that line before. He'd be talking, said, "But she who must be obeyed told me I got to do this." And I was like, what? She who must be obeyed. And that one line was sitting in there. There's only one person who wrote that line. He called me. We talked. I said, how did you find me? He said, you posted on LinkedIn. Jalen, thank you, Jalen. Thank you very much. So we've been talking back and forth because he didn't know I was out. And he said, you're actually out? I said, yeah, by the grace of God. He said, I didn't think you, neither did I, but I'm home. So that was LinkedIn. Then comes the next one that really, and also, please understand, I'm only picking out the ones that really highlighted for me because they all highlighted. But these ones that really had they were changing moments in my life. So now we're doing the educational week. And so we're doing the educational week and we go to RCC, the people from RCC come in, we're talking, and Daniel Vasquez challenges me to come visit and he'll give me a coffee. I don't turn on free coffee. You give me free coffee, I'm coming. Even if you say you coffee at your house, I'll be at your house, Sonny, for that free coffee. So I go to Roxbury Community College after the program. I set it all up. Before I go, he tells me go online and enter some information so that the system knows who I am and I can go into Roxbury Community College and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I do. The AI of Roxbury Community College asked me 8 questions. I answered 8 questions. It says based on my answers, there was 2 things I'm eligible for. Engineering, okay, I like numbers. And then the other one, which I didn't expect, medical coding and billing. Coding, I love coding. Michael knows that. You all know once I love the program coding and billing. That means numbers. So I'm like, really? So I go to Roxbury Community College. I meet Daniel. I meet the supervising lady. I forgot her name. I meet her. I tell them the story like I'm telling you. Daniel takes me through Roxbury Community College to this place called Workforce Development. I meet a lady, Miss Later. I explain the situation again to them. They tell me, yes, you qualify. I said, whoa, you mean qualified? If you can get $1,200, if you can buy 5 books, if you take the national exam, you can get a job post anywhere in this country and you can do it from home. I got a laptop coming too. I can do this at home. She said, yes. Then they say there's something to me that I wasn't prepared for. They said, do you know anything about mass rehab? No, but I know somebody who does because Partakers already turned me on to this stuff. I go to the week later, so I'm jumping ahead for you. A week later, I'm going to the Office of Treasury Citizens. I'm meeting with some people there, and I say, excuse me, let me tell you this quick story about RCC. Brrr. What's mass rehab? I said, oh, this program. How do I qualify? Well, let's find out right now. Arthur, I might qualify for mass rehab. I might be going to school for a semester RCC. I might be learning coding, billing. I might, and mass RLP for the whole thing. Are you kidding me? Partakers? Partakers? And here's the thing, as I start to wrap this up, this name, Partakers. When I met Arthur, I kept saying, what is this name, Partakers? What a strange name. Who ever think of a name of Partakers? Could you come up with something better, like educational for returning citizens? I don't know, I made this up. However, the more I thought about it, and once I got this email a couple of days ago telling me that my cohorts voted for me, put me on this pedestal stand, then I started asking, what is Partakers? And I realized something. I am a partaker. I partake of things that are provided to me. I partake of the resources that are available to us. I partake in the community engagement. I partake in those things that help me become a better human being, a better citizen. I am a partaker. I am a member of this community. I have a common unity, a commonality of want ID resources, access to resources, and I have a unity with all my returning citizens to become better people in society and make a change in society. I am part of this community. I am part of Partakers. So with that, I'm going to end it because I've talked enough and I'm done. So, to all of us, cohorts, whatever that word means, because I used to be the Roman crew for the cohorts. The Roman crew used to go in the cohorts, but we don't go and slaughter no more. We go in and take, because we partakers of taking information. Oh, and before I end this, I just realized this. To my cohorts, this is the Partakers Manual. If you haven't opened it, open it. Go through it. Go from cover to cover. You will be surprised, like I am, of all the good stuff. Just read it. It's available free. Thank you for this honor. Thank you for allowing me to make a slight fool of myself. I wish the best of all of us. I'm waiting for my little credit card, my little gift certificate. I ain't got it yet. Thank you, facilitators. Jesse, you were helpful. Nima, you know you were great. Jalen, stay with the economics, keep budgeting, you'll get there. Ada, we didn't talk much, but you was always helpful. Miss Kim, thank you for your enthusiasm. And Liz, thank you for your enthusiasm. For the rest of us, if you can, find a way to stay partaking of this beautiful community we're part of. I wish us all the best of wishes, the best of success. Thank you. I'm done. I'm out. Peace out.
That was amazing. You truly are the definition of a partaker. You know, every single week you showed up, you had read the stuff, you'd read all the extra stuff we sent that you didn't even have to. You did the homework that was not homework. You emailed and reached out to us and used us as, you know, as many resources as you could get your hands on. So it's been an honor seeing you grow in these last 14 weeks. into the partaker that you are.
Thank
So
you, Liz.
thank you so much for those amazing words. So now we get to go to the fun part of giving everyone their certificates. First, congratulations to DeWood for
Congratulations.
Wonderful. We'll talk about that.
Wonderful.
Next, we have James Barnes. Congratulations.
James.
Way to go, James.
Next, we have
Devin.
All
right, Devin.
And congratulations to Michael Chamberlain, who I think.
Go, Michael.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
And congratulations to Samantha Martin.
All right, Samantha.
Yay.
Congratulations.
And congratulations to Miles.
Okay.
All right, way to go,
Congratulations.
And congratulations to Michael Peters.
All right, Michael.
Hey, Michael, congrats.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Charles.
Okay. Okay.
Congrats to Alyssa.
Hey.
All right, Alyssa.
Congratulations to Daniel, Sunny.
Okay.
Yay.
The homesteader.
Congratulations to Jason or Jay.
He wrapped up.
Congratulations to Ryan.
Okay then.
Hey,
And
Congratulations to Dakota.
Dakota.
Congratulations to Tyler.
Congratulations, Tyler.
Way to go, Tyler.
17, I think. 17.
Congratulate. Oh, and then we also have certificates for our TAs that did amazing. So, thank you, David. Thank you, David.
Surprise. Okay then, Big Dave. I'll see you.
And Robert. I so appreciate everyone in this cohort showing up and bringing smiles on your faces. And even if you didn't feel like smiling, maybe, or you're after a 12-hour job, you really brought everything to the table and showed out each week. And another shout out just to all, Jessie has done for us as well, and just been an amazing mentor to me, and continue to, I will also continue to harass her. And I appreciate all my facilitators, and I couldn't do any of this without the support of all the people helping me and lifting me up and helping me finish my sentences that I tend to forget what I'm talking about. And they're always there to help me out, and I super appreciate that. And so overall, I love this program, and I'm super glad I got to meet every single one of y'all, and can't wait to chat more in the future. So from there, I'll pass it off to whatever other facilitator like to hop in.
This was my first cohort, coming to PEP, but it has been such an immense pleasure getting to know all of you, getting to work with the facilitators, getting to meet everyone in the cohort. Honestly, I think I learned more from you guys than you had picked up from me, but it was such an incredible experience. And to quote Alyssa from our professionalism workshop, she said, when you find a job you love, you never working a day in your life. And that quote resonated with me so much throughout this work. So I just want to say thank you to everyone, and congratulations for graduating.
The team of facilitators were all new this cohort. None of them had been in this position before, and they absolutely killed it. You wouldn't have known that, and also have grown through this whole thing. So just shout out to them hitting the ground running from the beginning.
My name's Ada, if you don't know me. And like Liz said, this was all of our first times facilitating this. I've never done anything like this at all, any type of facilitating. So it was definitely new to me. And sometimes I didn't feel super confident, for example, with tech. And I always appreciated whenever you guys would be really patient with me and supportive and always so positive, even if I was a little bit nervous. And yeah, it's just been such an honor to be able to get to know you all. And I'm really sad that this cohort is ending, but I do hope that you stay in touch with the community, because yeah, I've learned so much from you all as well. It's been amazing. So congrats.
So like Ada and Nemma were saying, this is also my first time in like the facilitation role. And I just wanted to give a personal thank you to all of the students. I've learned so much from y'all. I will never forget the one workshop where I cold called Jay. And after that workshop, he started talking more and I was so happy. I was so happy. That's not the point though. You guys I've seen you guys, all of you guys grow so much throughout the course of this entire program, and it's just like I'm just so happy to see you guys all flourishing and all of that. So stay in touch, you know, reach back, help with the community, stay partaking, and good luck.
Like everybody else said, I was completely new to this. I knew Liz had done the work, and you know, Jessie had a phone call with me and she really made it seem like a wonderful thing to do, but I really didn't know what I was getting into at all. And I figured, you know, I could show up and try to be helpful for a few hours once a week, and you know, that's good work to be doing. But I just want to thank all of the cohort, because as much as, you know, we gave you resources and we tried to support you, y'all supported me so much. I've grown so much these past 12 weeks because of y'all and because of the facilitators and the TAs and Liz and Jessie. And so I just want to kind of be a little selfish and just say thank you so much for what you gave to me and you gave to us. And I really hope this isn't the last time I see any of y'all. I hope you stay engaged. I hope you stay part of this community, because it's a community I'm really, really happy I got to be a part of. And I want y'all to keep being a part of it, and just thank you.
Thank you for sharing this slice of your life with us. It's been an honor. And as we go forward, as everybody says, let's stay in touch and look forward to meeting new people next cohort.
Sarah and I had the honor to mentor James, and you know, just like a previous time with a mentee in this program, I just learned so much from James, and he's just incredibly positive, resilient, motivated, and just kept plugging away, and he's accomplished a great amount, and he's brought a lot of, you know, meaning and connection to me. So can't thank him enough.
I'd like to send a big mazel tov
There you
to
go.
my graduate, Michael Peters. He is, if you open the dictionary and look under resilience, that man is there. He is unbelievable. Michael, you are really an inspiration to those of us who think we're struggling with stuff. Honestly, you are an amazing person, and I can't wait to see where you go from here. And the funniest thing is he keeps referring to Roy and myself as normal people. So, you know, who doesn't want to come back for more of that, right?
Dawood, I had no idea that he had been chosen to be the fearless leader of this group, but all I can tell you, if you had asked me about it beforehand, I would not have only told you to make him the leader of this group, but to allow him to step forward in front of any group, anywhere, anytime, and share his humanity and his wisdom and his good humor and his faith in making the world not only a better place for himself, but ultimately to rekindle the relationships that he perhaps had to put on hold for a little while. And now that he's back, you guys, you know, they say an iceberg, you can only see like the top 10% of the iceberg. You have only seen the top 10% of the iceberg named Dawood, and that's all I got to say for you. So congratulations, my friend.
I lost my big brother a long time ago. And I know that you're a little bit younger than me. I get it. You're a little young. I get that. You're a little younger than me. But I always felt like as we grew our relationship, like he was a big brother to me. And the way you used to point things out, the way you sometimes just challenge me. Even though I want to get aggravated with you, it was the way you did it. I was like, okay, I see what he's doing. He's slick. He's cool. I like him. And you did it in such a way that you actually got me over my fear and made me call probation and find out about my Corey after you sent me that link to Greater Boston Legal Services. So can we keep the relationship going, Josh? I pray we do. And like I said, even though you're younger than me, I felt like you were a younger brother, older brother. Just the way you talked, the way you just pushed me, just nudged me. Your little humor nudged me. So I thank God every day that whatever the reason was, you became my mentor. And I hope that we can continue going where we're going, brother, because I just love you, brother. I just like the way you handle things, man. I appreciate you, Josh.
I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Charles Rosario. I think the whole world knows how proud I am of him. I'm just amazed. Every cohort, but in this cohort's no different. Charlie, you're just the man. And to all the returning citizens on here, like, we love you so much. You're part of the Partakers community now. You can always reach out to any of us. I hear Arthur say this all the time. If he hasn't said it already, he'll say it again tonight. Like, you're just part of the Partakers community now. And we love you. We want to keep supporting you any way we can. And honestly, I think you're all going to change the world. So we're so happy you're here.
Cassie, thank you so much. You've already changed my life. And and you're changing, you're putting your little, input into changing the world as well. You and David, you guys have been big in my life. You know what I mean? David, I appreciate you for telling me I got a voice for radio. You gave me some type of confidence that I'm like, really? You think so? I'm like, all right, let's see what we can do. Let's talk about this. You know what I mean? And Cassie, you gave me driving lessons. Like, come on, like, you know what I mean? And that kind of, they helped me get my license. So I'm grateful for that. And all the accomplishments that I've done in my life, man, there's been somebody there that's been super helpful and instrumental in me accomplishing it. And so this is no different. So I'm really grateful for you guys and what you guys have meant to me and the whole Partakers program in general. I'm very grateful.
I have to say, a lot of you don't know me. I'm Rachel, and yes, you do. I just have to say, hearing everybody talking about how much the students and mentees have given back and how much they've learned from them, I think that can't be iterated enough. But I also I have to say, this community is just so important. And what is happening? It has completely changed my life and completely changed what I want to do with it. So just to the whole community, I can't thank you enough. And I can't thank Arthur enough for just being like, hey, do you want to try this thing?
I want to say to everybody here on the screen, excuse the mask, I hope you can hear me okay. When we first started this program, the idea was to have what it is that you have right before us, is to have a community of folks that depend on one another and that help one another to reach a fuller potential. So I am like extremely proud of everybody on this screen, our renters, our students, and our facilitators. We could not do this program. We could not make it the way it is without the collaboration of everybody on board. So, Rachel, the work that you do behind the scenes is amazing. Helping us, we could not do this without you and Katie. And to our amazing renters that are on the screen, you're our backbone. You're the life of our organization. So we depend on you, and we realize how important you are to helping us grow and helping us to also realize anything about the program that we might need to fix or change to make it better. So I just want to say thank you to everybody on the page. And on the screen. I'm sorry. And again, it's an amazing privilege just to work in this community with such amazing folks. I'm proud and it's a privilege. I'll always be glad. And everybody has my number. Don't be afraid to use it.
Hi, it's Tam. I want to say congratulations to Liz. I remember when you first came and did Partakers, and Jess. I remember the first time you did your spiel, and then you turned around and been the director. This program, and I was just as emotional when I graduated with the first cohort. I missed it so much. It was like, what am I going to do on Wednesday nights now? It really made a big difference. And I enjoy it so much, and I'm glad I'm still at this program, and we're doing big things. So thanks again to everyone, especially the mentors. Like Arthur said, I'm still in touch with my mentor, and it was 7 cohorts ago, Nancy and Dave. So you guys do mean a lot to us. Thank you.
I'd like to say something about our mentor. I'm Sandy, and my husband Steve isn't feeling well, so he's my partner, but he's not here at this moment. But we both want to congratulate Michael for completing the program, and he's such a lovely guy, such a sweet, fun guy. But what's impressed us most is what a hard worker he is. He's a tremendously hard worker, and is determined to make his children proud of him. He keeps their picture on the wall and keeps an eye out, and keeps thinking of them and what he can be for them every day. And you have to admire a man whose biggest ambition is to be a great dad above all other things. So he's got plans for becoming his own, creating his own business based on the success he's had working with a wonderful returning citizen boss out there in Northampton. And I just can't get over, if I'd ever had a boss like that, I think I would have thought I died and went to heaven. But perfect for what Michael needs and what so many other people that are working for this man need. And it's a blessing to the world to know that people do that, and that our friend Michael can be benefiting from that. Who knows, maybe when he goes down to North Carolina, goes back where he came from, where his children are now, at some point, maybe he can be that kind of boss for somebody else. Who knows? But he's such a nice guy and such a hard worker. I know that he'll be able to make a success of his life, and we're just delighted to know him. I hope we can find out from time to time how he's doing. So congratulations.
Thank you very much, Sandy.
This was a great cohort. I really enjoyed my time here. I've said it before, and when I went through the cohort, and Tammy was the teaching assistant, I believe. I remember you, Tammy. You gave me advice then. I thank you then. I thank you now. But I really believe this is maybe the best program I've seen for any returning citizen, especially if they've been there for a long time. The socialization, the information, the mentors, what they mean, and how much they help you assimilate to society again. It's tremendous. This for me, I just sent a message to Arthur a little while ago. I'm really going to miss this. I thank them for the opportunity, and I mean that. You guys, you don't know what this program meant to someone like me who did 48 years and come out here, didn't have any social skills, and was worried that I couldn't talk or function in society. So it was really big for me. And this cohort and the facilitators, you girls did great, really great. And I keep going at it, and I really wish everyone, and congratulations to all the students. You guys did great. Daoud, you deserve all the applause you get, pal. You work hard. I told you that. I still believe it. I see you working all the time to better. So keep it up, brother. But the mentors, please keep involved. The people are worth it, and it shows your dedication and your caring shows because it changes lives. Thank you. Guys, enjoy yourself. Bye.
Yeah, just what Bob says. Bob is actually my roommate. He's leaving soon, and I will miss him terribly, but we are still engaged. We constantly tell anybody that we meet, either in this program or out, what Partakers has done for us. As you all know, we spoke at Emerson College. We spoke at Brandeis about this. I've spoke to senators about this, congressmen, selectmen. We need more of these programs out here to help the men coming and the women coming out of the prison system, because it gives you confidence. You tell yourself, you know something, I can really do this, you know, because these people are here to help me. And I thank you all, everybody that's volunteered here, everybody that looks after us. Rachel, I know. How are you, Rachel? And listen, I'm amazed by it. You know, I've spoken to Arthur many times, and I'm so glad when I get to see him in person. A long time ago, I met him, and you know, the man never forgot. He heard my voice and he was like, whoa, that's you. I mean, 40 years later, I got on the phone. I was walking down the street from Robert. He says, hey, I'm talking to this guy. I'm like, who's that guy? I'm not talking to anybody. I just got out. When he put him on the phone, I knew exactly who he was. And he knew exactly who I was. And he says, you need to get into this program. And, you know, I thank you very much, Arthur. And it changed my life. All you people, it's just, I can't talk more about it. It gives us the confidence coming out, because where we came from, it's all negativity. And out here, it's all positivity. And it's helped me tremendously. I assimilated back into this life like seamlessly because of this program. I want to thank you all, and I want to give you all a big hand.
And I just want to say a huge thank you. I am not going anywhere. I will be around. So even though I'm not directing the program, I will show up to every community event. I will take your phone calls. I will meet you for lunch. I will get a coffee with you. So please keep me a partaker.
Coffee.
And that's it. That's it. Thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, on to the next thing. We'll talk to you soon.
Be well.
Jesse, Devin. I'll see you.
Bye bye,
Congratulations,
everyone.
guys.
I love you. Everybody,
Everybody, we'll be in
congratulations.
touch. Congratulations.